Friends, I'm Carmel from New Zealand, and this is actually one of my home beaches. It's Rapa Nui, or Sumner in Christchurch, which is in the South Island of New Zealand. And for those of you in North America, New Zealand is at the bottom of the world and we're in the southern hemisphere. So literally we are opposite seasons to you. So right now we're heading towards the spring equinox as you head into the autumn equinox. So before I talk to you about how to set it up, I'm just going to talk to you about why you want to set it up. So I am sure that you can research for yourself this tidal wave of people who are turning to meditation. Look at your own habits in your life. I know you've got a phone. I know you have a phone, and many times in the day you'll be swiping that phone to check your emails, to check your socials, to pick up phone calls, to watch something. I mean, if you just take a look around at you outside, everyone is basically, you'd think we're being controlled by aliens. We are so often on our phones. So when you are on your phone, and if that's pretty much 20 hours or 24 hours, you are working in this brainwave called beta. And if you get social anxiety, or if you get riled by your socials, then you're working with high beta. And that is awesome, and it's controlled by this front part, your conscious mind. It's really awesome for short bursts. But if you stay hooked in to that high beating, and particularly the stresses, your nervous system never gets a chance to recover, okay? And so many people say they're stressed and anxious all the time. Well, the easiest thing is throw away phone, like literally throw it out the door. Okay, so you're not going to do that. So the way to counter this fast beating, unrelaxing, anxious, overwhelmed, stressed and bombarded brainwave speed is to slow yourself down. And that's why meditation is the best thing that you can do. I've persuaded you of the benefits of meditation. I'm going to put a link below to a website where you can read about some of the benefits of these brain technologies. I really rate this group because they use just natural sounds like water and the beach and listening to thunderstorms, and this does the work for you, okay? But I'm not going into that now. What I'm going to go into is your meditation practice, how you set it up and how you sustain it. Okay. You've got those links which will give you the programs which can really help to get you into those perfect meditation theta and delta brainwaves. So you can find those links below. So I really want to set you up to be successful in your own right. So you don't need to rely on anything else external to you, because the more you take charge of your own learning, your own understanding and your own mastery of your own brainwaves, the speed of your brain, the speed of your heart, the coherency between your brain and your heart, the more transformation impact you will feel. And you will feel it, okay? When you get great at meditation, you get this hit of endorphins, you get this restoring and rejuvenating impact. Even with 3 minutes, just even 30 seconds, you can get a little hit. So I'm going in the rest of this video basically just to talk you through the process to make it really easy for you and for you to gain maximum impact. So the absolute first step to all of this is owning the power that is within, right? And that is not my power, and that is not my program, and that is not anyone else's power or anyone else's program. That is you. You take 100% responsibility for how you think and how you feel. And when I say that, remember, you have 70,000 thoughts at least a day, thoughts and feelings. There's a powerful inner tide of emotion and thinking that you are running. You've been running it your entire life, and most of it is set in your childhood, but that doesn't mean you can't reset it. And meditation is the way that you can reset that. So first step, take 100% responsibility. And it doesn't matter where you've been, and it doesn't really matter how you do it. It just matters that you do it. It just matters that you take that first step and you just really claim it for yourself and say, yep, I am going to master meditation. I want to find out more of my own capabilities, and I want to be responsible for that. And that's all you need. That simple commitment is actually a lot more powerful than you realize, and you will find that the majority of people will not take that one step. They'll find distraction, they'll blame others, they will be concentrating on everything outside them. But to actually come inside yourself and to claim your responsibility for doing something about how you think and how you feel, now that is powerful, my friend. So that is the first step. After this first step, the next best way to make this all work is to just find some quality time. And if you are turning to meditation, my guess is that you are not sleeping that well. The benefit of meditating is that you can improve your sleep levels and the quality of sleep. As I said, you don't have to get it at night time. You can get a little quality meditation in the day. But the key is finding the time when you can actually dedicate some quality. So if you don't have quality at the moment, it's a time when you will set the quality of your thinking, slowing it down. And when you're starting out, it's probably easier if you diary some time. And it is probably easier if you diary that time first thing in the morning. And the reason for that is because when you emerge out of sleep, you will be coming out of deep delta, hopefully, and you would have had a few bouts of those deep delta, and you would have come through into theta, which is your REM. So you'll be in that woozy, hazy feeling, and those brainwaves are just perfect to start meditation with, because you don't really have to go, you're not navigating this big swerve of alertness, you're actually just really set up. So first thing in the morning, see this thing? Chuck it out the window. Don't take it into your bedroom, but please make your morning about you and your practice. Get up, sit somewhere quiet, and just decide to meditate. Okay, other things that are going to make this really successful for you. Find a warm, comforting space without other noises. A blanket can really, 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 really help. I like to be cuddly. I like to have several blankets. Sit upright. A wee disclaimer here. Meditation depends, okay? So not everyone gets in out of those beta tones. You need to develop a practice, and you need to find one that works for you. And results really vary. It needs to be said again, you are the best guide. There are no rules. If you're meditating for 5, 10, 20 minutes, that is awesome. If you're meditating in the morning, that is awesome. If you are meditating at night and just doing a simple gratitude practice before you go to sleep, that is awesome. Sooner or later, you're going to start to hear yourself separate from the running tide of everyday thoughts and feelings. You're going to hear this and it appears to you. No one else has the power to shift and change and really make this work stick like you. So thank you so much for listening. The links are below. I really encourage you to just get in there, roll your sleeves up, and subscribe to this channel, because on this channel I basically talk about all my tips and tools that you can use for yourself.